Okay guys, here at Walmart, looking around, doing a little hunting, not really coming across too much though, unfortunately. Looking through the dump bins here, finding things like, Teen Titans, this 2-disc set, thinking to myself, great, $5. Not the case. Same thing with Boardwalk Empire, and a whole bunch of other stuff that should not be in this $5 bin. They really need to go through these every now and then. It's ridiculous how much non-$5 stuff is in that bin. Pretty insane. Not finding anything else here good either. Here's a VHS to DVD transfer kit for only $60. It looks like it's been used and damaged and through absolute hell. So why anybody would want to buy that is beyond me. But again, guys, I'm not seeing anything really all that great here, except for one title. One title I'm actually somewhat interested in picking up, and that's out of this $5 dump bin, and that is Won't Back Down. Looks like a pretty interesting movie. I love Maggie Gyllenhaal, so definitely looking forward to watching her in this. But all in all, this is like the only thing here. Otherwise, just a lot of the same stuff I've been seeing at other Walmarts. In fact, this Walmart isn't really all that good for hunting anyway. There's usually not that much in the way of anything good here. Occasionally I'll find a deal here and there, but for the most part, pretty much absolutely nothing. So I guess this is about it, guys. Again, I'm not really seeing anything at all. There's a display over here of some $7.50 titles with $7.50 off movie cash or $5 off movie cash, but nothing really good there, especially not for those prices. So again, guys, I'm not really seeing much anything. Looks like another very, very, very quick hunting trip. Cockneys versus Zombies. Why won't this drop in price? $10, not paying that. Wish it was a lot cheaper. Have it on Blu-ray, but it's a Region B release, if I'm not mistaken, on Blu-ray. Really want to get the Region 1 release on DVD, but that will not drop in price. So anyway, guys, again, I'm not seeing anything new. Just the same old stuff that I just see here all the time. So it looks like I'm just getting this one title, and that's it. So let's get out of here. All right, guys, here at hunting spot number 2, we are at Pathmark. We are in a Pathmark grocery store. As I mentioned in the past, this place used to be a really, really cool place for hunting. They used to have tons of movies, Blu-rays, all kinds of stuff, fantastic deals. Unfortunately, nowadays, it's kind of dwindled down to this one display of movies. They used to have 3 of these, plus all kinds of other displays. It used to be a fantastic place to hunt. Not so much anymore, but still maybe some cool stuff here. I do still find good deals here, so let's take a look and see what they got. So as you can see, guys, some interesting things, like random stuff like Almighty Thor and Alien Origins, some weird stuff like that, Zombie Apocalypse. They do tend to have some just really obscure stuff. There's some Blu-rays down here. These are Alliance releases. A lot of these are Canadian releases, which is really cool because I guess maybe like a year or two ago when they got these in, a lot of these titles had yet to be released to Blu-ray here in the States. So there was a lot of cool stuff in here for some decent prices, but nowadays, most of this stuff has been released to Blu-ray here in the States, so not all that fantastic of a deal anymore. What is that? Shadow Warriors with Hulk Hogan. That could be interesting. Maybe I'll look into that. Oh dear lord. Adopted with Pauly Shore. I think I'll pass on that one. Some more Blu-rays there. So as you see, guys, some interesting stuff. American Dreams Season 1. That's actually $5 over at Big Lots right now. So some interesting stuff here. I love this. A complete rip-off of the cover to the newer cover to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. That is just a complete rip-off. That is pretty funny. So some okay stuff here, guys. Nothing all that amazing. Nothing I'm necessarily dying to grab. Here's a triple feature set of some interesting horror titles. The Ladies' Man, Jerry Lewis, pretty cool. So possibly some okay deals in here. You just gotta hunt. I hate the way they also stack them like this because you gotta dig through them. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. But there could be some good deals in there. Best of Red vs. Blue, pretty cool. And it's over here for some more titles. Right here are $2.99 DVDs, 3 for $5.98 a piece. Pretty cool. Might be some okay stuff in here. Net 2.0. Swept Away, Antitrust. So possibly some alright stuff in here. At 3 for $6, it's not a bad deal if there was some good stuff in here, but I've actually looked through here recently and I've probably picked everything I want, though of course I'll look again. Maybe there's some more stuff I want to pick out. Some more $2.99 titles here, some $5 titles. So it could be some interesting stuff. Oh, lots of Blu-rays down here. So mostly $7 a piece. Here's a $10 one. So possibly some okay deals in there. Probably nothing I'll grab though. So again, guys, some interesting deals. This place is still an interesting place to hunt just because they have just such a weird variety of movies, but for the most part, they just don't have what they used to. It's not quite the selection they used to have. but it is still a place I do like to hunt, I still like to look around, and who knows, maybe this time I'll find something good. Alright guys, so that's it for Pathmark. I actually ended up grabbing 4 titles, 3 of them being out of the $2.99 titles, or I guess it was, what, 3 for $6, so I'll grab those for $6 total, very cool. And I am going to pick up that Hulk Hogan movie. It gets actually somewhat decent reviews online, it looks pretty cheesy, I love cheesy movies, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's $5, why not pick that up? And there are some other titles in here I was actually somewhat interested in grabbing, a few other titles that I might want to pick up, but I'm not going to grab them today. I think I'll actually wait and hold off, maybe grab them, I don't know, maybe next time I come in, we'll see. I'm not so sure. They weren't titles I was dying to have, and the price was just okay, so I think I'm going to pass on some of those other titles, but I'm at least going to grab these 4 for now. Looks like some pretty cool deals, so that's it for here. Let's get out of here and head on to our next stop. Alright guys, here we are at stop number 3, we are at Goodwill, and here you go guys, here's their display. It actually looks like they've gotten a lot more stuff in than they had last week, so very cool. Let's take a look at what they got. Alright, I'm already seeing some pretty cool stuff here. We have Seasons of the Office for only $5 a piece, not a bad deal, but I do already have them, do not need those. But I do see Spider-Man, definitely interested in that. Let's see what else they got. Here's some Gundam Seed, that'd be cool, although judging by the cases, I can only imagine what the DVDs look like, but still, we'll take a look at those, see if they're in good shape. What else do they have? Anything else good? Definitely some new stuff here. Very, very cool. Seasons of Seinfeld, Seasons of Entourage, but already have those. Disney Mania in Concert, don't need that. Great movie across the universe. Brand new Factory Seal, but already have that as well. So definitely some cool stuff I'm seeing here. There we go, definitely grabbing that. That's in good shape. Some Tom and Jerry, Lizzie McGuire. Decent amount of Disney stuff here. Unfortunately, not Disney stuff I actually want. So definitely some cool titles. Looks to be about it for movies, but definitely some great stuff here. Not a ton I want to pick up, but some really good deals nevertheless. So let's see if these are all in good shape. Alright guys, well, some good news and some bad news. Good news is, this was in perfect shape. Spider-Man, Blade of the Vampire Hunter, definitely grabbing that. Again, in perfect shape. The Gundam Seeds, the 4 Gundam Seeds here, these were all destroyed. The discs look horrible. They look just like the cases. Not grabbing those. And check this out, guys. I was pretty excited at first because this is still sealed. It still has the security sticker on it. So I was thinking, alright, great. There's no way this is in bad shape. And the disc is actually not in bad shape. In fact, if I get this open, it's not in there at all. Somebody stole the disc out of here. So that's a shame, guys. Out of everything here, this is definitely what I was most interested in. But unfortunately, won't be grabbing that because there's no disc. But at least I'm grabbing the Spider-Man. So let's go on back and see what CD soundtracks they have. Well, alright guys, unfortunately nothing over here in the CD soundtracks. It looks like last week was definitely the week for CD soundtracks. Picked up a bunch and a lot of really good stuff last week, but unfortunately this week, nothing there, at least nothing I need anyway. And as far as electronics are concerned, just some VHS players, don't need any of those. So it looks like the only thing I'm picking up is this one DVD and perhaps a second one here as well. Yes, I did find another DVD that I am interested in, so let's get out of here, guys, go into the car and look at everything I picked up today. Alright guys, well that's it for today. Like you saw, hit up 3 stores, got some cool stuff, so let's just get right down to it and take a look at what I picked up. So the first store I stopped at was at Walmart, and obviously I picked up Won't Back Down. Looks like a pretty interesting movie, a pretty interesting drama. I have seen trailers for this. I remember seeing the trailers for this, and in those trailers I thought this was like a pretty interesting title. So definitely a movie I'm intrigued by, I want to see, and again, love Maggie Gyllenhaal, so certainly interested in checking it out for her alone. But definitely a movie that I think looks pretty cool, and for $5, I figured I would pick this up and check it out, and hopefully it's as good as the trailers made out to look like. I have a feeling I'm really going to like this one. Then I grabbed 4 titles from Pathmark. The first 3 I grabbed here I got for a total of $6. They were $2.99 a piece, or if you bought 2, you got them for $5.98. So or you bought 3, you got them for $5.98. So pretty awesome deal. First I picked up here was The Woodsman. Now I've heard this is a pretty decent movie actually. It's one I've always wanted to see. I've heard this come up in conversation every now and then. Of course, people make jokes about child molestation and then call somebody the woodsman and stuff. And yeah, not very good jokes made around this movie. Very bad jokes. But regardless, I've heard it come up in conversation. I've heard it used in jokes before. And it's just one of those movies where I'm like, I gotta check this movie out and finally get around to watching this movie. So definitely wanted to grab it. And I actually hear it's pretty good. So we shall see. Then I grabbed the movie that I'm actually surprised I don't have yet, and that was Antitrust. Really surprised I do not own this movie yet. I come across this one quite often, and why have I never picked it up? I don't know. I see it pretty cheap all the time, and I just haven't got around to actually grabbing it. So figured I'd finally pick it up today, and we shall see. Definitely love the fact that it stars Rachel Lee Cook. That's always a plus. So yeah, definitely look forward to checking that out. And then this is definitely a blind buy. I had never even heard of this movie, and that is White River. Again, I have no idea about this one, but has a very nice lineup right there. Rest in peace, by the way. So looks pretty interesting. The synopsis sounded pretty cool. I didn't even bother to look up any reviews on this or anything. I really don't know. I basically just needed a third title. I saw these two, I wanted them, and I was like, all right, I need one more title to get basically one for free, and this one jumped out at me just from the cast alone and the decent sounding synopsis. So again, I know nothing about this one, definitely a blind buy, but figured I'd grab it, and we shall see. If you guys know, if you guys have seen this one, let me know if it's any good or not. And then the last title I grabbed from Pathmark was Shadow Warrior, starring Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I mean, it looked cheesy. I actually looked up reviews online. The reviews actually weren't bad. I mean, a lot of people are saying you kind of know what you're getting yourself into with this one, but it was a fun movie. So I look forward to checking it out. I don't know. I mean, I like my cheesy movies. And this, I have a feeling, is going to be pretty cheesy. And again, we shall see. So I'm looking forward to a cheese fest. Hopefully that's exactly what I will get. And then the last two titles I grabbed, picked these up from Goodwill. Grabbed Spider-Man, Blade the Vampire Hunter. Very awesome. This is from the classic 90s Spider-Man series. This is definitely something I used to watch. I remember watching like X-Men, and like right afterwards, Spider-Man would come on. It was a pretty decent series. The only thing I didn't like about this series is I felt it didn't do a very good job of telling stories. It just went way too fast. It would, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. And Peter Parker's like constantly talking to himself and like narrating like what's going on. So like, you know, that's never a good sign of good storytelling. The person in the movie shouldn't be like talking to himself and telling you what's happening. The story should be telling you what's happening, not the main character. The main character shouldn't be thinking to himself, oh, now I'm walking down a hall, and boy, I better look for this. But it's like, no, stop. Just show him doing that. Tell the story. Let us know through story what's going on, not through narration. And that's kind of how this series was, and I just felt it jumped around too much, way too quick. They're trying to shove way too much into like each episode, and they just didn't really do a great job of storytelling. But regardless, it's Spider-Man. I still do enjoy this series, even though I didn't think it was the best. I still do enjoy it. It's a classic to me, and definitely something I grew up with. So very cool to get a hold of this. Awesome. And then I picked up one last title from Goodwill, and this is a complete blind buy, and that is The Risk. And what sold me on this was, I mean, I saw a bat there, and I was like, that's pretty cool. But it's also put out by SinisterCinema.com. And I really had no idea what that was, so I went to Sinister Cinema, not Cinema Sickness, SinisterCinema.com, and just looked up to see what it was. And apparently this is a company who puts out titles that have only been released to like VHS and actually put them on DVD. Basically titles that have not yet been released to DVD, they put them out on DVD. So this is a DVD-R. This is an unofficial release of The Risk, which I've never seen, but apparently Peter Cushing's in it, so okay, I'm interested. But that's basically what they do. They're just one of those companies. There's a bunch of companies out there that do that. I think like, I'm trying to think of who else is out there. I don't know. There's a lot of other, like VPS I think does it. A lot of other companies out there who just take titles that are on VHS and transfer them to DVD because they haven't been released to DVD yet. So just another one of those companies and another one of those releases. And yeah, again, I don't usually buy bootlegs and stuff, but whatever. I figured I picked this up and we'll check it out. It was $1.97. I figured, what the hell, I'm going to grab it. So $1.97 for that. And $1.97 for this one as well. So $4 total, very awesome. And if I didn't mention it, I paid only $4.99 for this one, so pretty cool. So that is it, guys. So got some decent stuff today. I mean, nothing amazing. I really wanted that. Yeah, a little bit of a funny story. I really wanted that Disney, the sports Goofy Disney release. Really wanted that, but unfortunately, the disc was somebody had stolen out of it. I have a feeling somebody didn't steal it here. I want to say somebody probably stole it somewhere else, and then maybe like somebody bought it and now they like return it here. I don't know. It just kind of seems weird that somebody would have stole it from here the way it was packaged. Still, I don't know. But anyway, it was stolen. So there was a lady walking by who works here, and I stopped her and said, "Oh, excuse me, man. I just want to let you know that there's no DVD in here." She like flipped shit. She's like, "Oh, those fucking people that are always stealing stuff. They're gonna get caught one of these days. We have security cameras in here. They're gonna find them and prosecute them. They're gonna go to jail." And, like, she just flipped her shit when I told her that somebody stole the disc out of here. she lost it. It was crazy. I've never seen anybody get that angry over that. But apparently that really pisses her off. So that was very interesting. Wish I would have gotten that on tape. It's pretty funny, actually. But anyway, guys, that is it. So definitely some awesome deals today. Good day hunting. Again, nothing amazing, but definitely some good deals nevertheless. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of things on deals going on and whatnot. A lot going on with Team Sickness as well. Definitely check out those guys. And of course, while you're there, be sure to click on that shop tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker and or a Cinema Sickness button. I would really appreciate the support, and they are dirt cheap. So that's it, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.